And they're playing a team like Irvine that really scraps a lot. Mike Peart's is a good defensive coach. Dave showed you that's definitely his trademark throughout his last 20 years.
Edwards over the top. There's Nobriga. Robbins goes long. Austin Robbins long on that hit. Four, 5. Crowd sensing Irvine getting back into it. Some unforced errors by the Wahine helping.
Austin Robbins does a great job here of recognizing where the center is. That's the shortest blocker on their team. She goes right at the right hand of that center, Meredith Fletcher, using the small blocker.
Like taking advantage of the Arlington setter last week. Edwards goes cross court, looking for the touch, doesn't get it. 6-4. Side out, back over to Irvine.
Great crowd here tonight.
Real good crowd.
Big crowd. Hawaii, one of the nation's leaders, I believe, in attendance, and tonight's crowd's certainly going to help that cause.
Well, and the interesting thing, Chris, that we're going to find out is when Hawaii moves into the new arena and still has about 6 matches left, can they take over and become the national leader in attendance? Wouldn't it be great if they could draw 5,000 to 6,000 a match for the next 6 matches? I think a lot will have to do with how the team is doing right now. They moved up from 13th to 10th in the national poll this week.
And we'll really then find out how many people are at home watching on TV to avoid Clum.
That's right. There are some disaffected people who've said, I ain't going to Clum, and we'll find out if they're true fans when they have the opportunity to come out.
See Sarah Chase with a little dump shot there. She is still having trouble connecting in the middle. I know that's been a source of frustration for her all along. And I think it's going to be tough for the middle blockers, Ljungquist and Shays, to get used to 2 different setters. Each setter has their own little quirks and nuances, and it's just a matter of the middle hitters having to get used to it.
Ironic for Sarah, 9 kills, only 1 error in 13 swings, so she doesn't have a lot of zeros. What she's got is some balls she didn't hit real cleanly that she's still getting kills on. And Poppy Edwards having trouble finding the court right now. She hits another ball wide. It's 8-4. Hawaii slinking away. That ball hit just long. 9-4. Mike Kurtz asking, you sure that thing was out? Looked like it was a little bit long, and check in with Dan Hironaka. Now he says, I need a timeout to talk it over. We'll take a break. It's 9-4, game 3. You know, last year, 78% of the players in the Big West were from California. This year, only 65% of the players in the Big West are from California, and Hawaii has 9 players in the conference from Hawaii against 81 from California. That's the second most. Chris, I think what's interesting is perhaps maybe it's a coincidence, maybe it's just this year, but the Big West apparently reaching out its tentacles to go further out in recruiting to compete nationally against some of the other squads.
And Dave showed you said at the end of last year that the West and the Northwest will no longer dominate women's volleyball. That the talent pool is really spread out throughout the country, that club volleyball is caught on everywhere. So I think you're going to find out all the good schools going everywhere to find good players.
Good dig by Anderson. And a lift is called on Chastity Nobriga. Well, I guess at some point that was going to be called tonight. I guess that was the one. Nobriga a little bit surprised. Lena Pitcher, back row.
She is a good one. I think she, of all the back row subs I've seen this year, I think she may be the best one. She's got a great serve. She's dug a ton of balls. Look at that serve, just drops like a lead balloon.
And right off the bench, oh, a big hit. Therese Crawford. Oh.
See a nice bump set, and Crawford, with her great leaping ability, goes up against one blocker, gets the kill.
And a good serve by Crawford. Ljungquist misses on a dig. A little frustration. We haven't seen that yet this year. Ljungquist just hitting, you know, Superman or Superwoman numbers. 521 with 3.5 kills a game coming into tonight's match. Another good serve and a good dig by Crawford. Stacey Mitchell, haven't called her name much tonight. She's second on the team with 8 kills, but she also had 5 errors. She's the only senior on this squad, so keep that in mind. She's a good one, of course. This team's going to be much tougher, I think, next year. Edwards will be a senior. The setters will have more time to get in shape.
And Purett said that she may be the best all-around player ever to play at UCI. Oh, look at that shot by Crawford from the back row. I like that aggressive play. Players that go up and attack the ball out of the back when the other team least expects it. Look at this. The other team thinks she's going to bump it over, make a safe play. Not Therese. She goes up and gives it a great shot.
Look at the topspin to drive that ball down. Chase taking her standing serve. There's a roof. Robbins and Ljungquist. Ljungquist with her 4th block of the night.
Hawaii now out blocking Irvine 11-1. How about that for a statistic?
4 hits did not go over. 11-5. Now Hawaii leading. Who's nicknamed as Tiger, goes up and gets a pussycat of a shot into Robbins, who just nails it back. And now checking in Jennifer Dunn, big 6'3" middle blocker, tallest player on the squad, coming in for UC Irvine. See if she can stop the bleeding. Tallest player in 6 years at Irvine. Had a broken foot last year, kept her out of the last 13 matches, which ironically might have kept this team out of NCAA play, as they lost 7 of those 13 matches. 13-5, another error by UCI. Hawaii trying to run this one out. Out. Stacey Mitchell trying to avoid the block. Another error. Hawaii now serving for the match. Trying to end it for the first time tonight, Sarah Chase with a controlled serve and a good one. Mitchell, here's a free ball. Anderson will go back set to Nobriga. Yes. Very controlled. Hawaii in control throughout the match. They win it going away. 5, 6, and 5. Back with more from Klum after this. Hawaiian Tell players who went beyond the caller. Poppy Edwards from UC Irvine led her team with 11 kills, hitting .286. Also led the team with a couple of aces and 7 digs. Good effort by Poppy. And Sarah Chase from the University of Hawaii. She leads Hawaii with a .615 hitting percentage, 9 kills, only 1 error. Also leads the team with 8 digs and 5 block assists to up her national numbers. GTE Hawaiian Tell is pleased to make a contribution for scholarships to the University of Hawaii.